50 Pittsburgh. 50. General West. Rush in, rush in, rush in. X3, 218, chopper. Deep grip, deep grip.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, dude. Hey.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, D, let's go. Go.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
On the set.
Check it, we're like 52 right here.
Go. Hey, Haywood.
Back 2 to Mike. Back 2.
Go.
From the gun, Herbert. He's got his tight end fan. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Tight up. Hey, Delta. 5.
Operating from the gun, Herbert almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got you, son. Hey, watch it. Hey, Mike 52. I'm coming up to you.
Throwing again. Herbert. This is the tight end fan. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
And Alpha.
Come on, D. Mike 53. 53, Mike.
Ready to go. Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check curls. Watch out.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd, being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Hardman. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Watch twist. Pick the edge. Go, go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You got tight right there. Hey, yo, go. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
And again, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
64, weak.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They run for it with Breida. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Fant. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 2. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, Herbert under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We're scoreless after one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
23 yards on the play.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check three. Come on. Watch the twist. Check the backer. Check 4.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, wide open, complete. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that, but that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Hey, 43. Hey, Ridley. Go.
Mahomes now on first down. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
23. Nice 7. Let's go. Motion. Hey, check my.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who is open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Check. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey. Mike 52, Mike. Hey, high 7. 2.
looking to throw. Herbert, he's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Five. Based on travel.
All day, every day.
Back to throw. Herbert, a pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. On the tackle, it was Greg Stroman, the former Virginia Tech Hokie. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
80 weapons.
Alert 3. Switch. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now. Get it.
On second down now. It's Lindsey, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Break. Recon. 132 fighter.
Watch the run.
Operating from the gun. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Deep third. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
You draw quarters. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Second and 13. His throw incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's checking. Cracks. Let's go. Hey, we got
Big grip.
Off play action. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Exit.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 53 is the mic.
They'll try and throw for it here. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Undercrunch. Slam. Showing it. Watch the safety creep.
You gotta go right here. You gotta play big.
Shoot.
6. Yellow.
He's crashing.
On 2nd down and 4. Mahomes flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Right on these two.
Check. Slam. He's coming. Double up.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. and this ball winds up being intercepted.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check 50, check 50.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Hey, Echo.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Cut. Fan. On the ball. Hey. Go.
The final shot before break. Herbert will air this one toward Coleman. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Check 99.
At the
Check
22-yard line.
15. Yellow.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a second down.
Hey, 43, 15. No. Ringo.
Mahomes to throw once more. Got a man open. It's Ross. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Hill, the intended receiver once again. But now it's 3rd and goal. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. They're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, 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 check.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big.
61, match box, white. 5.
On 1st down, Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey, they'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Tyler, 64, weak.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert, blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert, and he's going to go down again. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Taking a deep shot. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On the
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive should deserve to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Off the play fake. Herbert, and incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They're going to try and throw. Going deep here for Landry. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow. Ours go on, 80.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Yellow. Bang, bang. I don't need to. 15. Under 10. 10. Hey, check 24. Watch 20.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It leads to second and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10.
Check. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Run to the ball.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Line, 15. Ours go Lou, 80.
Watch twins.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, let's go. 15.
Here we go.
Quick the edge. Come. Hey, Mike, 51.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
I can't believe they let you play.
Easy. You get 15.
You got tight right there.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
He's not going to get me.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Corey Grant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he knew he was going to take a shot in the pocket. He did, but he also found a way to get it into the end zone.
And that has to ease the pain a little bit of the shot he took, didn't it? Being able to throw it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 60 yards.
Single. Watch 30. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Switch X3, 218, chopper.
Shit.
Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Watch the slant.
Hey, 43, 15.
Switch gears.
Yellow.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Yellow.
Check 43. Check out.
Hey, rip list.
Check.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Hey, Sunday.
Check 25. Watch safety creeping.
Yellow.
Kill. Deuce. Kill.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Down. 15.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got three. Three down. Check 3.
80 weapon. Hey, Foxtrot. Ready.
Off play action. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones.
Big numbers. it. That's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though.